Now, the evacuees in British Columbia's Okanagan Valley are dealing with the devastating toll of leaving their homes. Peter and Nash Clarke and their baby fled their apartment in Summerland as the wildfire closed in. They spoke to my colleague Marianne Demain earlier in the day from Caramias, British Columbia.
It happened pretty fast. We could see the smoke, like you said, around 5:30, and it started to build up, and we were watching, but it kept getting closer, and we saw the planes, the water bombers, and then we could see the flames from our place downtown, Summerland, just over Cartwright Mountain. And yeah, I've had lots of friends and family get evacuated from Williams Lake or Caramias a couple years ago, but never experienced it. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And we've got a little baby too, so yeah, we were ready to go.
I can only imagine what that is like, especially to have a baby with you through this emergency. What did you manage to take with you? What was going through your mind as you were trying to gather what you could in that very short period of time?
So we had to be as quick as possible, just packing essential stuff for our baby and just clothes for ourselves. That's it. We didn't have much time.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about your apartment? Has it been damaged by the fire?
We hope not. Yeah, we saw Cartwright Mountain. The flames came up and then they started to move down towards town. We were listening to the radio scanner for the firefighters, and they were trying to defend it, but eventually they had to call an evacuation for the whole town. The smoke was so thick, you could smell it in the apartment, in the hallway. It was so bad. So we couldn't stay.
What was that experience like, leaving your community? What was the mood like? Is everyone just so focused on getting out quickly as those flames are getting closer, or you can see it in the distance? Can you give us a sense of what that experience was like for you, being in that situation, having to leave so quickly?
At first, we saw a few people come in from Falder. They were the first evacuees, but we didn't really think anything of it. We didn't think the fire would come downtown. And then when we saw the flames, we saw more vehicles, saw a bus leaving, and we were just watching media to see if there was an evacuation. But it all happens fast, and we just hope that the building is still there. It's a wood frame apartment building. And I don't know, we're just hoping like everything's in there. So.
And there's strong wind right now, Summerland.
Yeah, the winds just started to pick up, and it hasn't rained forever. It's called Summerland for a reason. It's basically a desert. And we went camping over the last few months, and it's so dry out there. It doesn't surprise us.
We're looking at images of the evacuation now. The point of view from within your car, I believe. Are these images that you captured yourself as you were leaving your community?
Yes.
What was going through your mind at that point, knowing that you've gotten out of your home, but there's so much uncertainty in a situation like this?
Yeah, we were lucky. We're at my mother's place in Caramias. It's about a 45-minute drive. But yeah, everyone was evacuated. It was bumper to bumper traffic. There's police officers, ambulance. And we're just hoping that we can go back tomorrow. I don't know, last time we saw the fire was moving up Garnet Valley towards Peachland. But when the wind picks up, who knows? It wouldn't surprise me if the town was mostly burned. It's anything's possible, but we're just praying and very, very hopeful. And it was so thankful for the firefighters and everyone working on this. They're heroes.
What have you been hearing from others in your community? Have you been able to communicate with any of your neighbors or anyone else who has fled?
Yeah, our neighbors were, one of them went to Oliver. A lot of people here have family in the area, it seems, yeah. And I guess everyone else went to the convention center in Penticton. But I guess the highway heading north is closed. You've got the Bradley Creek fire in Vernon. We have friends who were evacuated a couple days ago. It's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
With a baby in tow, that's hard enough in any situation. For anyone who has children, it's already tricky to have such a little one depending on you. But in this particular situation, an emergency situation where your home and your safety is potentially at risk, how have you been able to process everything that you just experienced?
Oh, I don't know. I think we're still just moment to moment. I'm just hanging on to hope that we can go back tomorrow to a building that's still there.
Yes.
Summerland has a lot of 100-year-old plus buildings, a lot of very old farmhouses. And yeah, we're just hoping and praying. And that's all we can do, yeah. I don't want to think about calling insurance or anything. I don't know. I've never been through anything like this, but.
Yes. We ask everyone to please pray for Okanagan, beautiful Okanagan, with its lakes, its mountains, its orchards, and its people. Please keep us in your thoughts and in your praise. And we need this beautiful place to be protected.
Imagine going through something like that with a small baby. That's Peter and Nash Clarke. They spoke with my colleague Marianne Demain earlier in the day.